Hey, greetings, as Sir William McCrae say. So this morning I'm doing a video on comedy clubs on a cruise ship. I've talked about the food. I've tried to lure y'all in with the food. I've talked about the clubs and DJs because I love dancing. I always go to the clubs. I've talked about the Lido deck and the pools and the different things like the Flow Rider, which is the surfing simulator, basketball courts, rock climbing, putt-putt or golfing, all the things on the cruise. But I haven't talked much about the comedy club. So on the Carnival, which is my favorite cruise fleet or cruise ship, the Carnival fleet. But I also like Royal and have done Royal many times. And I don't know what the comedy clubs is called on Royal, but on the comedy club is called on Royal, but on the uh, Carnival, I just had lost a train of thought for some reason. On the Carnival, it's called the Punchliner. Y'all, okay, so y'all know, I already know I have three kids. My oldest is my son, and then I have my 23-year-old daughter, my 19-year-old daughter, baby girl, and my 23-year-old who's rarely ever here. She has an apartment, and so she's been here for a few days. And she got up just minutes ago. I know she's thinking, is Mama down there talking to herself? Because my baby girl, is used to me doing videos, and my bedroom's downstairs, and so she's used to me downstairs just rambling and talking away. But I have a loft, and she just my 23-year-old just kind of looked over the loft at me like, what in the world? Anyway, so that made me lose my train of thought. But anyway, so on the Carnival, the comedy club is called the Punchliner, and they have great comedians. They have quote unquote celebrity comedians. The comedians they have on there, I think George Lopez was there once. I never caught him, but they had some of their proceeds. I don't know how they do that with proceeds from their comedians go to um, some type of charity. I would have to look that up. I don't know how that works. So you don't pay to get in; it's included in your cruise package. Um, so I don't know how to, but they do a lot of from the proceeds from the comedy that shows. They say go to charity. So I don't know how they do that because you don't pay a dime to get in. Everything on the ship is free, unless you gamble. Everything, unless you go to a specialty restaurant, which I've been on many, many cruises. I never go to a specialty restaurant because I'm like, why? I can get everything I want either from the buffet or from the regular dining hall or wherever. But anyway, getting off subject here, let me bring it back. Um, so last year I saw this lady, Thea Vidal. She is hilarious. I can't even put into words. And I tried to look for videos, but I'm gonna tell you, she catch you with your phone in your hand. She might take it and throw it. And if she don't take it and throw it, she's going to clown you for a full 5 and 10 minutes. You will be embarrassed. You will be embarrassed. But Thea, over 20 years ago, used to have a show. I'm sure it was over 20 years ago that she had this show called Thea with these kids on it. She was a single mother raising children. And but at the time, she was a stand-up comedian, and she's still a stand-up comedian. Well, she's kind of a sit-down comedian because during her shows, she sit and do them. But even though she sit and do those shows, y'all, oh, it don't take nothing away from her. When I tell you she's hilarious, and the first night, it got around the ship how funny she was. And the next night, it was standing room. You had to get there early to get a seat. And then they allowed some people to stand up, and then they had to stop letting people in because she was so funny. Now at the comedy clubs, the earlier shows, no cussing, is kid friendly because they let children in. So the same comedian have to do the show clean, no cussing, clean show friendly. They do the exact same material, but they go ahead and add in the cussing and all the vulgarness and everything. They do. I mean, kids not allowed because it's gonna get real. Okay. So I love the comedy shows, and that's another thing that you get on a cruise that's included in your package. Now, yesterday or the day before yesterday, one day this week, well, it's only been one day, so it had to be yesterday, I talked about cruise food. And somebody asked me down in the comments, was that included in your package, and was it 24 hours? Yes, it is included in your cruise. You don't pay, just like I said earlier, just a few minutes ago. Um, you don't pay additional unless you want to go to some type of specialty restaurant, which I don't think is necessary, but some people like to do. They like to go to the steakhouse where you can get steak on the menu in the dining hall. But some people like to go to the specialty restaurants. You know, some people on vacation, they want to do extra, so have at it. So yeah. And is it 24 hours? You can get 24 hours room service, anything off the menu. Now, they do charge you $5 for bringing it to your room. But 1 o'clock, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., 4 a.m., they'll bring it to your room. Now, if you don't want to pay the $5, or, you know, if you, like me, coming out the club about 2 p.m., I done danced myself hungry, you can head on over and get you either a sandwich, like a cold cut sandwich, or you can get you a slice or three of pizza. I mean, however you want, 3 slices, 5 slices, a whole piece, however much you want, you can get that. And that's free. And I think they do that up till about 3 a.m. or later. Um, so I've been there where they've done it to 4 a.m. So it depends on the line. So yeah, you can get food pretty much 24 hours. You know, if you're up 24 hours, and it's all included in your cruise package. So back to comedy shows. So this morning, what made me think of upload this video is that I was looking at one of the roll call groups that I'm in. A roll call group is, like, for instance, the date and the ship that you're going on. People find the roll call group. One person started, other people join it, and they give you updates and stuff. And these are a lot of people that's on the cruise that you're going to be on. Okay, people you don't know, you never met before. And I've met a lot of people that way by being in roll call groups. Once I get on the cruise, like, oh, it's you. We've been talking for 6 months on Facebook or on my other roll call app that I have. And, you know, so you meet people, and now you're lifelong social media friends, because they're from Alabama, you're from California, whatever. Anyway, what was I getting to? Oh, so this morning when I checked the group, and they're all excited because it's just a few days before our cruise, so they throwing up everything, weather, what should I pack, you know, everything. So this morning somebody had on that they asked this guy named John Heald. John Heald is a cruise director. We call him cruise directors. We just initial it CD. John Heald is a CD on the Carnival Cruise. Older gentleman, and he has all the answers. He could tell you the movie list that's going to be on your cruise. He could tell you the cruise director, the DJ that's going to be on your cruise. He can also tell you the comedians. So he gave us our comedians. So our comedians that's going to be on the cruise is I think Percy Cruz. Percy Cruz and some dude named Michael something another. I looked up Michael. I saw a few of his videos. He wasn't very funny. But Percy Cruz, I saw him in 2016, and he was hilarious. And this clip is from the cruise that I was on in 2016. So check it out.
Walking away, that's what light skin and good hair was in. You know what I'm saying? She's looking at you like you a piece of candy. She's like, you speak Spanish?
No, sir.
You don't speak Spanish, man?
Muy bonita.
We knew that one already. All right, so where you from, Mark?
I'm actually from Elizabeth, New Jersey, too.
Now, that this show, what Percy was doing was he was bringing folks up on stage that did not know each other and doing somewhat of a dating game. So, you know, I'm not going to show the whole thing, but it was hilarious because he was bringing these strangers on stage and introducing them, and then he'll say hug each other, and here we go. case you missed that, she asked, they both live in Elizabeth, New Jersey. Coincidental. But she asked, what's your credit score? And homie said 12 inches.
She's like, I don't give a damn if this credit score is a negative 550. What are you doing to Elizabeth?
I do security.
You do, oh damn, so
At a hospital.
security at a hospital.
At the same hospital?
You got a cell and you got a cell and sign card?
Let's say that again.
A cell and sign card, brother. Your room key, you got a room key?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you wouldn't mind buying her a drink if she wanted?
Oh, of course I would. I would definitely give her a drink.
I think she's a very beautiful woman.
Amazing.
See, Brian got a little chin, you know what I'm saying? All right, you think Mark's a nice looking young man?
Yes,
So this is an exception to the rule.
thinking about it.
Spin around, Mark, let her have a look. See, spin around. Bam, Mark. All right, Mark, this is a relic, this is Mark. You know what I'm talking about? That's what's up. Just gonna shake her hand, dog. Come on, dog, give her a hug. Give her a hug, Mark, like the guy said. Give her a hug, Mark, get in there, Mark. That's what I'm saying. She like, you smell good too, girl. Go on, take her back to a seat over there, Mark. Go on, take her back. If you stay over there with her, don't go back over there, whoever you is sitting there. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he good. She good. She good. Get in there, Mark. Get in there. Get in there, Mark. Yeah. Damn him. Get over, Mark. There you go. Put your arm around him, Mark. Put your arm around him. There you go, Mark. That's what I'm talking about, fair boy. Give her a kiss on the cheek, Mark. Kiss on the cheek. Mark, listen to me. Kiss on the cheek. Kiss on the cheek, dog. Kiss on the cheek. Bam, look at that. He didn't do anything I tell him to do. Please go for tickets, Mark. Go ahead. They're all Puerto Ricans. I know how the Puerto Ricans are. I know you. My wife is Puerto Rican, sitting in the back, so I know you'll get cut the hell, Mark. I'm telling you.
So yeah, he was funny. I remember him on the cruise, but Theo was funny, and it was another guy that I actually was from Charlotte, North Carolina, that I've kept in touch with, and guess what? I can't remember his name. So anyway, I've seen him locally here since then, but I can't remember the guy's name right now. It's so early in the morning. But yeah, so there's also comedy clubs. So there you have it. Lido Deck, food, unlimited. You have the DJs in the clubs every night. You have the piano bar. You have the casino. You have many cash bars or bars. You have the shows, and I'm going to try to show the shows one day this week. Well, it would have to be before Thursday, right? Or I might just show you a real show while I'm aboard the cruise this week. But you have the actual shows, which I've talked about before, but I would love to show you guys that. And this is for those who haven't been on the cruise. I am going to lure you on a cruise. I think I almost got 2 or 3 of you on one. And a lot of you been on cruise before, so you know you know all this, you've seen all this, so it's all good. Excuse my little thing telling me that I need to do an update on my phone. They work on my nerves. Sprint is be doing too much. What else? I guess that's all. So yeah, that's one of the things I'm looking forward to, seeing old Percy, see what he got to say on this cruise. Yeah. So this is Miss Cruiser. Just a few more days. Today I go to work. Today is my last day of work before my vacation. And then I will be off until next Tuesday. Yeah, so this is Miss Cruiser. Please like, share, and subscribe. And if you so desire, my Cash App is Miss Cruiser, $ Miss Cruiser, $MSCRUISER, $ Miss Cruiser. If you like my content, if it has inspired you, you just enjoyed it, you want to be a blessing to Miss Cruiser, $ Miss Cruiser, $ MSCRUISER. This is Miss Cruiser. Please like, share.